Welcome to Holly's Racing Fantasy. This is your hotspot for weekly NASCAR Cup Series race recaps, latest news, and of course, fantasy picks for the upcoming race. And now, here's your host and the voice of Holly's Racing Fantasy.
I have to say,
preach it.
That was the most exciting ending I've seen in a Cup Series in a long time.
Yeah.
There used to be a lot more exciting finishes, wasn't there?
Yeah, it seemed to be.
I feel like hooping and hollering like we were at the end. It's been a long time since.
It has been a while.
It could be me. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, no, it's been a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we were all screaming.
Yeah.
We couldn't believe it. Now, again, not that I didn't want Denny to win, or not that I technically didn't want Blaney to win.
No.
But I kind of didn't want Blaney to win because I thought Tyler Reddick had done so well through the whole day, leading 97 laps. And I just thought, oh, man, he really deserves this.
Yeah.
But I was, here's Blaney again. But boy, when he came up, we couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Ryan Blaney moved down the track. Tyler Reddick came up behind him, and we were just whipping. We were like shouting, clapping.
Yeah.
My hands were sore. It was the coolest thing.
It was what was really cool about it. It was like three racers who really needed it. It wasn't like, oh, here's a non-playoff driver.
No.
Or here's Joey Logano again.
Right.
It's like here were three players who really needed to win.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was just excellent.
I did feel sad for Blaney and Hamlin afterward. Both of them looked just totally dejected.
They did.
With good reason. I mean, because I think both of them have to win to get in.
They do.
It's not a point for either one of them.
No. And next week's this week is very big for them.
This week is a free for all.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But so congratulations to Tyler Reddick.
Yeah.
I'm just going to mention that who wasn't someone that said that Tyler Reddick was definitely going to the Final Four?
Yeah, that was me. That's 2 weeks in a row.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew he was going.
You did call it.
I did call it.
Yep. I said he wasn't.
You said, I know. You said he wasn't.
I called the exact opposite.
I'll tell you who else is going.
I'm going to have to plug my nose and eat a quarter pounder and cheese.
Oh, God. No, you don't. Hey, they're okay again.
Yeah.
You just don't eat them with onions.
Yeah.
Folks, we're recording on the 29th, which is Tuesday night. So if anything happens, you're going to see this on Halloween, which is why I'm decked out in my orange.
No, they're not going to see us on Halloween.
You're going to see us on November 1st, which is why I'm decked out in my orange.
Yeah.
Day after Halloween.
Yeah.
So let me run it down.
Yeah.
We have Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney, the sad second, Denny Hamlin, the dejected third, Christopher Bell, Chase Elliott, kind of surprised. Well, Chase Elliott actually led 81 laps, which that really kind of threw me off guard, but okay.
Yeah.
Byron 6th, Bowman 7th, the Dinger was 8th.
Yeah.
Carson Hocevar was 9th.
Yeah.
And Ryan Preece rounds out the top 10. So I think that's very interesting. There you have it, folks. I mean, it was kind of uneventful for the most part. I mean, Kyle Larson did a little bit of a
risky move, which ended up being
a risky Larson shuffle.
And like he does.
And, I don't know what that means for his season.
It cost him. It cost him the whole season.
I'm still saying I don't think he's getting in.
No.
I don't know. Maybe he could. I don't know.
Martinsville will be.
Yes.
Very telling.
I don't know.
Obviously. But, yeah.
Is there any other news on this race?
This race,
I'm not sure. I do want to talk about, I did watch some of the Xfinity, but then what happened? How come I didn't finish watching it? I had to look up who won because I don't remember watching it. Because the irony is I watched the Craftsman series.
Yeah.
The truck series.
You watched the truck series.
I did. I know, but I didn't watch the Xfinity.
Yeah.
So the Craftsman truck series was fun.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun. Grant Enfinger won the race. He's 39 years old. God bless. And he won the week before in Talladega.
Yeah.
And then he won this week, and it was just really cool. He seems like a very, I don't know many of these guys, but I'm learning because you know what? The guys you see in the trucks today are the guys you're going to see in the Cup tomorrow. Not exactly tomorrow, But
Yeah.
the way time goes, it'll
Maybe
be
not
tomorrow.
Edinburgh or Edinfinger or whatever.
Well,
his
he's
name is.
39.
He's 39.
So, he's probably going to hang out in the truck
a lot of
series.
those truck drivers are like 18 and 17.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
young.
You haven't seen
Yeah.
kids until you've watched the truck.
Yeah.
Now, there was an incident where one of the drivers, his name is Matt Mills,
Mhm.
he got rear-ended by a young rookie, Connor Jones.
Yeah, we saw that
He's
live.
18. We saw
Yeah.
that live. He rear-ended him, and then it sent him into the wall, and then he caught on fire.
Yeah.
Like, not just like NASCAR fire. I
Not
mean,
like fire, but fire.
right.
Yeah.
Like in from the back into the cockpit,
Yeah.
like in there with him,
Right in
and
the cab.
right in the cockpit.
You
You know,
couldn't land that plane.
some people
Come on,
call
sir.
it a cockpit.
Yeah, they do.
You know,
I had no problem.
but I guess in a truck it is the cab.
Yeah.
It's your cab.
It's a cab.
The truck. So fire was right in there, and then I'm thinking, oh my god, I hope he can get out. And they had to get his helmet off of him. He couldn't get his helmet off, and he was, he ended up going to the hospital for smoke damage and inhalation. But I guess he's okay. He was released, and he says that he'll be back in Martinsville.
Could have been This Is Us,
Right. That's what I thought.
Remember that show?
Yes. Where the main, well, I don't want to give it away. What if somebody hasn't seen it yet? But still, what if it caused some kind of a issue with his heart or his lungs? I don't know. It's scary.
It was pretty scary. I was actually scared. I was like, wow.
Yeah, but you know what?
It's frightening. I felt bad for the guy.
Dang kids are so resilient.
Yeah.
They bounce back from everything. God
Yeah.
bless.
Yeah.
Remember being 20?
Nope.
I'm sure you don't. You were probably 42.
Now I just fart and fall over.
You were physically 42 when you were 20.
Who wants a fart and fall over t-shirt?
I'm not kidding.
Good morning, Mr. Savage. Kablunk.
I make jokes like
one
that
of those days.
to him all the time.
Yeah.
Like if I have to give him out, hey, Mr. Sablich, how you doing today? Can we get a little blood pressure going?
Quiet.
How you feeling? You feeling
quiet.
okay?
Yeah, thanks for the anxiety.
Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little blood pressure, and then we're going to get your breakfast. How's that sound? I should go work if I could, I would.
Yeah.
I have a heart for older people, but I don't have a heart for bodily fluids.
Not when they're on the road, though.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
Oh, that's because I live here. Oh, shut up.
Me.
Yeah. So anyway, so that was fun. And everybody's coming to an end here. All of the series are going to be ending. What are we going to do? What are we going to do when there's no NASCARs? What are y'all going to do when there's no NASCAR?
I don't know.
We'll all have to complain. Well, maybe we better get a football podcast going. Finish the season. I'll get to that later. Okay, Robin, do you have anything to say about the race recap?
No more with the race recap. Just that it was a very exciting race.
It was very exciting.
It was very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready to go to NASCAR news?
I'm ready to go to the news.
Okay, let's go to the news.
Let's go.
Okay, here's the NASCAR news.
Okay.
I don't really think I have any NASCAR news. I already talked about Matt Mills and Grant.
You jumped the news then.
No, because that's not really the news, because technically that's a race recap.
Yeah, I know.
I thought about that.
Just all races that happen.
It's all races.
Yeah.
Next season, I feel like I'm going to have to watch more so that I could be more educated. And maybe we'll do a little spot, a little Xfinity spot and a little Craftsman spot.
Yeah, maybe.
Not a big one. I'm not doing fantasy picks or anything, but yeah, maybe I can say.
A little recap, maybe what happened.
Maybe a little recap.
Maybe some drivers that are bouncing around.
Yeah.
Like being called, like players, baseball players being called up. Or,
yeah. Oh, right.
You kind of do that.
I do kind of do that. Cool. I know it is.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll.
I know. It's the sports season.
Recognize it.
By the time y'all listen or view this video, the Yankees will be out of the World Series.
They'll be completely over.
The Dodgers will be having their parade and blowing champagne all over the streets of LA.
Yeah.
So, that this should be fun. But here's my prediction. Okay, right now we're doing this. It's Tuesday night. The it's 3-0. Dodgers are up by 3. They need to win one more game and they win the World Series.
Yep.
So tonight, will they win? No. Because you know why? Because the Yankees are going to win tonight just so that they can come back tomorrow night on my birthday and lose.
Yes.
They have to lose on my birthday. It's a Sablich Barnhart tradition.
Yep.
In mine and your family that our sports teams, if they are playing on our birthday, they're going to lose.
They're going to lose. Yeah.
We always make jokes. Hey, happy birthday. I hope the Yankees win for you. I hope the Giants win for you.
And they never do.
And they never do.
No.
So that's why they have to win. They'll win tonight.
Just like the lottery ticket and the birthday card, it's never a winner.
Never.
You
might win $2 on a scratch off in the birthday card.
Yeah.
But you're never going to win 20.
Buy a bag of M&Ms.
10 grand,
no, you
20
can't
grand.
afford a bag of M&Ms.
M&Ms aren't even $2 anymore.
Yeah.
They're more than that.
That's true.
So NASCAR news is nil because it's all about the championship, baby. It's all about who is going where.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about who's gonna go, who's gonna stay.
Yeah. This is a big one.
This is the big one.
It's huge.
Thank God, you know, Tyler Reddick. If you're in like Joey Logano and Reddick, you must be thanking your lucky Jesus, the Lord and Sonny Jesus, that you don't have to really compete in Martinsville.
They're lucky, very lucky.
Because that's a poop show.
Yeah, it is.
I'm telling you.
It really is.
The Cup Series Xfinity 500 from Martinsville. Go down to the bottom of your screen here and tell me who you like.
Yeah.
No. We're on Martinsville. Go down to the bottom of your screen and tell me who you like for Homestead.
Jeez, you got to pick the Homestead. Where are you going?
Yes, because Homestead is after Martinsville.
No, it's not. Phoenix is after Martinsville.
Oh, shit.
Wow, you can't talk anymore.
No, it's not that I can't talk.
You
I can't remember.
To correct you.
I need Prevagen. That's why you're here. I need Prevagen.
Yeah.
It's not Homestead.
You were calling Scott a she last week.
Okay, yeah, I know. Thank you, Scott, for being so good-natured about that and for getting a kick out of it because
my gosh.
Look, you know what? It was Homestead for how many years?
Yeah.
How many of you diehard NASCAR fans still think about Homestead being the final race? You know you do.
Yeah.
Phoenix is after Martinsville. That's the final.
Yes.
So go down here and tell me who you like for Phoenix.
Okay.
And you know what? You can tell me who you like for the championship too.
Which is the championship.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that championship driver is going to win.
You know what? I'm pulling on your little cat ears.
Tell me who you like for Phoenix and tell me who you like for the championship.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Because Ross Chastain, he won last year.
He did.
That race.
Yeah.
And Ryan Blaney was the champ.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be insane.
It is.
I'm having a stomach ache.
Yeah.
But the Xfinity 500 at Martinsville is going to be on at 2 p.m. November 3rd. That's Sunday. Don't forget to set your clocks. Set your clocks back.
Weekend?
That's this weekend.
Wow.
Saturday night, the clocks go back.
Cool.
I know.
Not that I won't get an extra hour of sleep. It'll be like
no, some
extra hour of sleep to stare at the ceiling.
Oh. Okay, so where should we go from here?
Well,
should we go to who do you like and why already? This is short, man.
Yeah, it's a little shorter.
I mean, we got you running down the ticker. You see the ticker at the bottom.
Yep.
So you know where everybody is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I'm telling you. You know who's gonna be in on points? Christopher Bell.
Yeah. He's gonna get there.
He's gonna be in on points. I don't think he's gonna win this week.
No.
Because I think he's not. My prediction is that Bell is not going to take any unnecessary risks.
Why would he?
Right. Because he's already 29 points to the good.
Yes.
And I think he's just going to be slow and steady.
Yep.
Just stay.
It's more important for him to finish.
Yes. Stay the course.
Yep.
And that last spot, oi. Let me take a sip of my drink because I'm really thirsty.
The last spot's going to be the winner. I think it's going to be.
Oh.
You don't want to say Kyle Larson, but.
I don't know.
He's kind of like a.
Because Kyle Larson,
on the back,
he might not be calm enough. He might not be calm enough to do it.
Yeah, he might not. He might get too.
Yeah, but what I saw out of Chase Elliott last week, I'm thinking, oh my God, what if Chase Elliott wins?
He could.
He's got to win, and he's got to win to get in, and so does Ryan Blaney.
That's what keeps it exciting, I guess. You know,
I don't know about Denny.
NASCAR years past, you know, if you had a good season, you're pretty much the winner.
Yeah,
because you'd win on points.
Yes.
And the final races were boring.
Yes.
You know,
I know.
But I guess you know one thing you can give the NASCAR, if you got to give
Kenya,
yeah,
okay,
you know,
yeah.
You got to say, hey.
I know, make it interesting.
It's definitely more interesting.
I don't know if William Byron's going to stay in there or not. I don't know. I don't know, folks. I can't tell you.
Guys have a hot year every last couple of years, Willie Byron, but
it's a whole new ball game. All right, here my prediction is I don't think Kyle Larson will be in it. Yeah. I think that 4 spot is going to go to Byron or Denny.
Yeah.
Unless Chase Elliott wins it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Blaney's got a shot too.
Nah, maybe. I don't know.
We'll have to see.
Maybe.
Well,
they're all crazy. They'll do whatever they can to get in there.
Yeah.
And that could work for them or against them.
Yeah. There might be a fight at the end of the race.
Yeah.
The emotions are going to be pretty.
I think so too.
Yeah, pretty high.
They need to be, but they don't. I don't know. Sometimes they don't get as crazy as they used to get either. Like that was more fun.
That was more fun.
All right, so let's go to who do you like and why.
All right.
Let's see who you guys think. Right. There's only 2.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay, you know what?
Every bone in my neck is cracking
As you dance.
as I'm bobbing my head. I'm like the skeleton. Spooky, scary skeleton.
That's okay. You can be a spooky skeleton.
That's what I am for Halloween.
Just naturally.
I'm a skeleton.
No, you're not. I'm a pumpkin.
I'm a skeleton.
No, I'm a pumpkin. You're a skeleton.
Yeah, you're a pumpkin with a wig on.
I am. Paint my hair green and.
Yeah.
So Scott Curlis 4893 on YouTube says that he thinks that Ryan Blaney is going to win this week.
It's possible.
That's his pick because
It's
he's the defending winner of this race from last year.
Yeah.
Boy, and he was damn aggressive last week. I mean, it was almost his.
He had a good car.
He did have a good car.
He had a great car. I think he could have won it. He made the wrong move.
I do too.
He went down. He should have stayed up on the top.
Yes, I agree. And he thinks that, Bell should point his way in.
Yeah.
Like I think so too.
Absolutely.
Now, Rose is going with Christopher Bell as the winner this week.
Okay.
He needs the win, and he almost took he was very close the last few races. He's done very well, so she's thinking that he's got the shot to win.
Well, he could win if he doesn't do anything crazy.
Well, see, and that's
if
what I
he races
mean.
well and he's up there, he's going to go for it.
That's why I'm not picking him, because I don't know.
But if he's leading,
if he's
someone
there,
could bump him and move him.
Right.
Because remember, this is the track.
Yes.
Where you could be bumped and moved, and it's caused a lot of fights. Denny.
Yes.
Joey.
I agree.
Was it Denny and Joey that one year?
Wasn't it? Oh, Denny and Chase.
Denny and Chase
had that fit. This was the infamous. This is where Denny Hamlin became hated.
Yeah.
As the year that he knocked Chase out in Martinsville, not out of the running, but just out.
Yep.
And everybody was angry, and now they don't like him.
Yeah.
And I thought he got into it with Danica one time, but that might not have been here.
Yeah, he did
definitely
one time.
did.
I remember her grabbing him
and yelling at him. Yes. And he was like, "Oh no, it's all right. I'm sorry, no." And he was trying to, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
The good old days.
Yeah.
So that's it for who do you like and why?
Right, yeah.
Who do you like
Who
and
do
why?
you like?
I'm gonna tell you who I like.
Your picks?
Oh yeah, you ready?
Coming up?
Yeah, they're coming up.
All right.
Okay, if you're ready, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Let's go for it.
All right, let's go.
While fantasy sports betting can be fun, gambling can be a serious issue. If you or someone you know has a gambling addiction and wants help, call or text the National Problem Gambling Hotline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER. Standard text and data rates do apply. You can also visit them online at ncpgambling.org.
These are my NASCAR fantasy picks for the Cup Series. This is for the Xfinity 500 at Martinsville Speedway. First up for brilliant picks is William Byron. 2 wins here, 5 top 5s, 7 top 10s. And this is a good time for him to get into the Final Four. I mean, technically he's in on points, but he is barely over that cutoff line. So if he can show up and not get into trouble, it's a good possibility that he will get you a win. Next up, Denny Hamlin. He might wreck your favorite driver to get here, but you know what? I feel like he is really desperate and he's gunning to get into that Final Four. 5 wins in Martinsville. 19 top 5s. So if he doesn't win, he'll be sad, but I can guarantee he's going to finish very well. And last but not least is Ryan Blaney. Good car. As long as his car, if he has the car he brought last week, he's going to have a good run. I'm not ruling him in. I'm not ruling him out. Again, going to finish well, even if he doesn't win. Going down to Bowles, the only playoff driver I have in here for Bowles is Chase Elliott. He has a win here, and he has 6 top 5s, and he has 11 top 10s. And I think he's going to try really, really hard because Mr. H is going to want to, between him and Byron, he's going to want someone in there. So Chase Elliott is a possible bold. Another bold this week, if you're not going for playoff drivers, is Chase Briscoe. He's not in the playoffs, but he sure would like to end his season with Stuart Haas before he goes to Gibbs next year, where he's going to shine bright like a diamond. Seriously, he's been good here since 2021. No wins, but 2 top 5s and 5 top 10s. Last but not least is the 23 car. I think that Bubba Wallace, he's run pretty well here in the last few races. He's got like 3 top 10 finishes and a top 5, no wins, of course. But, this is one of the last chances that he's going to have for a win this season as well. Because I don't think nobody's going to push as hard at Phoenix, being that it's the final race of the year, So honorable mention, and again, I mentioned I don't have Christopher Bell in here because I think I already told you why. He's going to get on points and he's going to take it easy. Honorable mention is going to be Kyle Larson, just because he is Kyle Larson. That could go yin or yang. You never know. But if you got to pick him, he might have a fine finish, if not the win. So let me run that down one more time for you. That is brilliant picks are William Byron, Denny Hamlin, and Ryan Blaney, because even out of all of them, you're going to have a good finish if you don't get the win. Bold picks are Chase Elliott, Chase Briscoe, and Bubba Wallace. Honorable mention is Kyle Larson. So for the second to the last time this season, those are my NASCAR Cup Series fantasy picks for the Xfinity 500 at Martinsville Speedway, and I am sticking to them.
Interact with Holly's Racing Fantasy on YouTube or Facebook. Just search Holly's Racing Fantasy on each to find us. And don't forget to tell us who you like and why every Wednesday before each race. You can comment on the current HRF episode on YouTube or reply to my Monday night post on Facebook. Thanks!
Looks like that's it.
I think that's all we have this week.
Let me run down for you the TV schedule a little bit. You've got on Friday, you have your Craftsman qualifying at 2:10 p.m. Eastern. That's on FS2. Who's going to watch that? And then the Craftsman Series is Friday night at 6 p.m. That's on FS1. And then you have Xfinity qualifying on Friday, but that's on the NBC Sports app, which is like a waste of time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And here's the crappy thing too, is qualifying for the Cup Series is also on the NBC Sports app. And that's Saturday at 2:05 Eastern. If you have it, you can watch it. And if you don't, I guess you're SOL. Whatever. The Xfinity race is on the CW at 4 o'clock on Saturday, of course. And on Sunday, we kick off the Xfinity 500 at Martinsville on NBC at 2 p.m.
I have something I want to say.
Say it, sir.
When NBC throws qualifying on an app, are you fully committed to the sport?
Good question.
It's like, what is so important on NBC or even like USA Network or whatever?
Right.
What's
Pro
or
bowling.
Even Peacock?
Right.
What is so
Stick
important?
it on Peacock, you dummies.
What are you putting it on an app? And I thought I saw a driver complain
I like it.
about it.
I like it.
About even people who do have the NBC app, like they have to re-authenticate every time they sign into it. And the audio, let's talk about the audio on the CW. It's been terrible.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if it is everywhere else, but
where we live.
Oh, the commercials are like this. And then the racing like this.
And then it finally will catch up to it.
And then it catches up. And then there's Rick Allen and he's talking about the Xfinity.
Yep. How you doing?
Because Jamie and Michael Waltrip, Jamie Little and Michael Waltrip call the Craftsman Series.
Yeah.
It's so awesome.
Yeah, it's nice to hear their voices.
It really is.
Yeah,
it's funny.
They're good. They're good too.
They are good.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized that Jamie Little works all year round.
Yeah.
Not like Kevin Harvick and Clint Boyer, who are like, see ya when Fox ends. She's like coming over to,
Yeah.
Well, it is on FS1. Craftsman Series is on Fox still.
Yeah.
So
which is cool.
She's got year round.
Yeah.
Year round privileges. Mm. Now, the little bit of extra sports, the New York Giants stink like a stink burger.
Like a.
Embarrassingly so.
Yeah.
The New York Jets stink even worse because they've got a freaking Hall of Fame quarterback and they stink.
Yeah.
And they fired their coach, which I thought that's ridiculous, and it did nothing.
Yeah. Who's their new coach? Aaron Boone?
Aaron Boone. Shut up. I don't.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he's the new.
Pick an Aaron. You could pick an Aaron in New York, and
they're all having a bad time.
They're all having a pretty bad fall.
You're exactly right.
Yep.
I don't really watch hockey. I used to like. Scott asked if we watch hockey, and we really don't.
I used to go live.
Right, we used to live in Binghamton, New York, and they used to have the Whaler affiliation there.
Yeah, when you were like 2.
When I was. It was like no. No, I was like in high school,
They had the
middle
Rangers.
school.
They had the
Rangers.
Yeah.
And I used to go to a few games. It was fun going live, but
Dusters.
the Dusters.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'd like to
I love
watch
watching
hockey.
hockey live. It's fun.
It is fun.
Because you get your little nacho cheese and your cheese snacks. You get to go eat.
The most unhealthy.
the most unhealthy
things.
cheese you can eat on the planet. And like watch people just like slam each other into.
That's true.
It's fun.
If I could,
I love it live.
If I could skate, I'd be a good hockey player.
Skate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be a good hockey player because I beat people up.
Yeah.
We do, with this time of year, it's hard. I can only pick so many sports, but I'm going to start watching NBA again once this World Series debacle is over. But it's not like it's not like the Nets and the Knicks are doing anything great.
No.
At least right now. But it is early yet.
It's
so
early
we're
yet.
going to get caught up on that.
But you get behind very quick.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But, I did watch a little bit of bowling the other day.
Yeah.
Since Fox didn't have a
insane.
doubleheader, I thought, interesting. But, other
I
than
want to be
that,
one of those guys on the side of the bowling alley cheering with my nachos.
they do. I think I need to get John some nachos.
Nachos and popcorn.
Because I have popcorn. We can have some popcorn. But yeah, John needs some nachos.
Yeah.
But I'll make you nice cheese. I'm a pretty good cook. I can make you a nice cheese
Like
that's
a little bit more
not,
healthier.
yeah, that's not a congealed pile of, I don't
miss
know
that
what.
cheese though, like cheese whiz, and I know it's not great.
Like
for
we
you.
used to work at the theaters and they had it there.
Or the can. I didn't care for our theater cheese. It was pretty rough.
Oh, good. I never ate it. I was scared of it.
It'd give you the. You'd be skipping over the aisle to the concession stand, go run into the bathroom.
Pretty much everything that we sold at the theater was.
I swear, if they had code violations back then, like the theater would have been closed. From those hot dogs that sat there all day.
Yeah. To the pretzel
If
nuggets.
you were hungry and you missed dinner and you got stuck in it, you knew it. You're like, well, I'm hungry. So
I'm hungry. I better get a Depend.
Yeah. I better get Depends or I better stay close to the concession stand or to the bathroom.
To the bathrooms, yeah. And then the pretzel nuggets would sit out all day and you'd take one, you'd go,
you could bounce it off
you'd
the wall.
knock it on the thing. It'd be so hard.
Yeah.
Those were the days. I hope the theater food is better now.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Except it's like $35 for like a small popcorn. Or something.
Hell, that's why
So
we
why
stay.
is the movie business failing?
Yeah, exactly.
Who can afford it?
Right. We stay home. We watch the movies on TV.
Yeah.
I could pause it, go bathroom.
Yeah, and there's no one in front of me talking.
Ugh. I don't want. I wouldn't want to get into a fight. I don't want to get into a fight in the theater.
Might beat someone up.
I probably would.
Yeah.
Hey, should we update people on Jack's follow up with his doctor after his ER
Yeah,
visit?
he had that today.
Yeah, that's we did that today, and they think constipation plays a big role. I don't know. He has autism, so it's really hard to know.
Yeah.
Did you go to the bathroom? Yep. I don't know. So
Sort of.
his doctor said that there was a little bit of stool that could have been causing his pain.
Yeah.
But he also has a little stone in his gallbladder.
Yeah.
And
Which really could be the culprit.
So we have to see a specialist now to look at the gallbladder and
Could be
see
some
what's up.
Major diet changes for now.
Major diet changes anyway.
Yeah.
You know what, everybody? When you get to a certain age, when you get to the age I am, you got to totally change your life and diet. But that's actually when you get to 30 and he's 20. So let's get head start, man.
Yeah. Get a head start. Get him healthy before 30.
People don't understand how bad the crap you do to your body in your 20s and teens, how bad it's going to screw you up when you're older.
You don't know.
And I didn't even do anything that bad. I was never like a drinker or a smoker. I mean, hey, let's go out to the concert and get a. But I was, and I still have health issues. And same with you.
No.
And I
don't have any health issues.
But I
What are you
didn't.
talking about?
But I didn't eat the best either, and I didn't exercise like I should have. So there's things, and oh God, you got to take care of yourself.
You do.
You really do. It's so hard. So that's all we have to get him in line.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
And if anybody has any tips on how to hold an octopus,
If anybody has tips on how to hold
a hippopotamus,
down a wet, slippery hippopotamus while you try to get blood work.
Wait, try to get blood work.
We mentioned blood work today, and it was like.
Oh my God! It was like a WWE match.
It was
right before we're going into the doctor's office.
Screaming fit. A screaming. You wouldn't believe it.
Yep.
That's autism.
Yep.
But otherwise, and then of course we still see the doctor tomorrow. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Scott. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Thanks. And we'll see John's oncologist tomorrow. So next week we'll have some updates for you.
Yeah.
And, I don't know where else we're at.
That's really it, really.
October is almost over.
October is almost over. We're into November.
I love October.
Little show break. We're going to have a Christmas show at the end.
Yeah.
Remember, just reminding people.
Yeah. But I'm having a hot flash all of a sudden. It's creeping up. Does my face get red? I don't even know.
No.
Okay, that's good. Who knows?
Not really. I don't know.
Okay, good.
I'm looking. I can't really see.
Okay, good.
My monitor doesn't.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
No. No, I don't.
Okay, that's good. Well, you know what? I hope everybody had a good Halloween. I hope everybody was safe. I hope
Don't eat the unwrapped candy.
Don't eat the unwrapped candy.
Yeah.
If you watch the Fat Albert special, he'll Fat Albert Halloween special.
Yeah.
But you know what? So here's what I'm going to say. You know what? Be careful out there.
Yep.
Don't get into fights with anybody crazy.
Nope.
Wash your hand.
Yep.
Hands.
Wipe your butt.
Hands. Both hands, not just your hand. Wash your hands. Wipe your butt.
Yep.
Okay. And you know what you got to do? You got to stay healthy. You got to stay safe, and you got to race on.
Race on.